Hi everyone, and welcome to this event for us to really present to you for the first time what we have been cooking under the hood of Feedbackly for the past couple months. We're super excited to bring out to you some new features that you can take benefit of actually turning that customer insight into more tangible value. Now, we are passionate about building exceptional products that deliver tangible value in the otherwise intangible world of customer experience and analytics. And today's fast-paced world and ever-changing technology development, the only way to gain long-term value is to be more customer-centric. And that's exactly what we're trying to do here. So let's jump into the actual agenda for today and see what is coming with Feedbackly and our technological development, new features and new services coming out during this year. Hopefully you enjoy it, and as always, send us feedback because we love to hear, and I'm happy to tell that most of the things that you've already given us feedback about this launch, about the survey update and everything that we've done during the past couple of months, most of your ideas and development pointers have been implemented. So happy to go forward. So let's get to it. So now the question is, what's cooking under the hood at Feedbackly? This is exactly what we're trying to answer here today. So we'll start with the question that what does it require from us and from you to take you to a new era of customer experience that is based on emotions? And essentially the question is why is that? Why is that important? Now, as you've been around for quite some time on customer experience, we already know that most of all of our decisions are based on emotions. And also those emotions have a huge impact on how we buy, and actually would say that is the most important thing in determining why we buy, and essentially how much we use money into the brands and into the businesses that we work with. This said, the big question is that why aren't we doing exactly that as businesses? Why aren't we measuring emotions, but we're actually measuring things such as CSAT, NPS, or customer effort score that are not correlating with the purchase behavior of our customers? So 90% of companies are doing 10% what matters. And for that, the EVI was developed to really understand that customer emotions. And how do we actually do that? How do we measure and how do we get ourselves into the new era of that customer experience management and grow our businesses along the side, or of course that being the most important point. So we want to help you to figure out how to create the happiest customers in the world, and specifically those happiest customers that grow your business. So what we need is to better understand the customer journeys. What we need in addition to that is a high quality and relevant data that is also known, that is notified, is not just anonymous data. And thirdly, we need to understand the impact of those emotions into your customers' purchase behavior. So we need to see that who is buying, how much they're buying, and why they're buying, saying that we need to be able to optimize your sales going higher. Giving you an example of an additional purchase, like how can we add more value into the basket, or how can we make them come back? So what is our goal as a company or as a software company is that Feedbackly will be your first login of the week. We want to create so much value that every Monday, once you come to work, Feedbackly and your customer would be the first one to look into. And that's what our goal is as a product. So that's how we will basically go towards the new era of customer experience that is based on emotions, and subsequently in sales growth. Now, what does it mean in practice? What does it mean in features? Now, step one for us has been introducing the EVI into the feedback customer journey analytics, in addition to, or in subsequent to CSAT, SES, NPS, and all of those different measures. So EVI is already there. You can use it if you're a feedback customer. It's always inside the packages, and you can go for it. Now, that's the step one. And for that, we've already had for a couple of years. Now, what is coming right now is a tangible update into our core. New survey UI with some additional features and additional features inside of the survey itself, but also on the back end. Some new question types starting from drop-down selection, new updated sliders, back and forward buttons, changing on the surveys, and also one very, very requested one is a one-pager survey for a more research approach and not only a customer experience approach. This is huge. And for this video, if you're looking into it or you're looking into this recording, we'll just set up some examples on the one-pager surveys as well. And the nice part is that you don't have to do anything else. You don't have to do anything new. As if you are a feedback user already, you just basically select that I would like to publish this as a one-pager, and that's it. So it's a super easy. New sleek UI, everything looking fresh, with your own added opportunity and ways of showing your own colors, logos, fonts, etc., even more of those. So after that, what is coming up early next year in 2024 is accessible survey theme, basically launching almost at the same time. We are adding an enhanced survey customization, like I mentioned, looking and feeling more of the surveys like you. New options for your CSAT, starting from icons and stars, and you can put even your own icons in, from templates for contextual data, and how would you attach that. We talked about the more added value on the data that the customer is more known. So now we can add even more contextual metadata into the feedback. And then also the added UI update for the terminals is rolling out at the same time during 24. So a lot of new things now on the new survey update coming, which is one of the most important things. Now, of course, then the question is what comes after. Big things also on the Q1, Q2, and 24 coming up. So single sign-on for the customers that are in the enterprise side of things is available already now. There is a certain way of doing that, but basically now the updated SSO will be available for you off the shelf. Then definitely a big thing is a next generation text analytics with MML engine, which means that now you can go even deeper from our current text analytics into a next generation text analytics that is enhanced with AI. Also other something to mention, additional question types is definitely going to be an important one and a good one, very expected and wanted one, going all the way into some additional feedback processing features that are coming up early next year. But then, of course, the question is always what comes after that. So just a couple of glitches here, and you can, of course, take a look on the presentation on your own as well, and see what our roadmap is for end of 24 and up to 25. So I would say that one of the big ones here is definitely the new automation center that we're building up for utilizing the data, automizing things, and then going into some brand customization, white labeling for the back end as well, and also some redesigning UI for dashboard and analytics coming later on this year for some refresh and more insights for you as well, which is super important to drive more insights from our current data, which is taking your management of your CX data to a next level. Also, some scalability improvements, easier to handle even more data will come up, and actually this is something that we're building all the time, so going to be a good one. Then we have had a lot of requests to better understand on the long term as well. So here's a couple of things what you could be expecting during 25. And of course, these are bound to change and be more specific as we go. But big ones is definitely the predictive analytics engine that we're building at the moment. Should be the golden area of 25 to have a little bit more tangible things around it, and other new modules coming up on 25. And we'll definitely keep going and let you know once things go forward. But now, if you have any questions for us, definitely shoot them directly, send an email to our support, and ask your success manager to give you more information, and we're happy to share it. So thank you for being here, and now let's move forward. Now, thank you for sticking around until the end, and hopefully we're able to give you a little bit of a glimpse into what is coming up. And as always, if you have any questions, any comments, or any ideas how we can do better bringing the latest features for you that you need, let us know, and we'll be happy to implement them into our pool of new ideas, and really trying to be even more customer-centric ourselves as well. Thank you so much for being here, and you're going to hear from us soon.